Song of the Year. We have Jungle by Fred again. We have Cash In, Cash Out by
Cash in, cash
Pharrell,
out.
21, and Tyler the Creator. We have Looking at Your Pager by KH. We have
Despecha.
Despecha by Rosalia. And we have About Damn Time by Lizzo.
So this is our non-ironic, not just overplayed mainstream awards, but these are like, we think these are the best songs that were released of 2022.
Yeah. I know my pick, absolutely.
Let's talk through them a little bit. So,
Yeah,
About
go ahead.
Damn Time by Lizzo, I think is just a really fantastic,
Fun.
Lizzo gets
track.
a lot of unnecessary shit, but as a musician, she's really good. And as a pop musician, she's really phenomenal because she brings a lot of traditional, I won't say classical, but I kind of will because there's some really good flute shit and she is very classically trained. But you have a lot of really interesting elements of music that she brings to the forefront that are kind of amazing. Despecha by Rosalia is the very same thing. She brings a lot of older style Spanish music to the forefront throughout that and brings in a very like pop sexy way. That's very fun. Looking by Your Pager is a very interesting sort of like a grime electronic thing that BBC
Yes.
has called out. Kyle, Ghost Producer, has also called out. And I think one of his words to paraphrase is, wouldn't it be funny if 20 years from now, Audioface is one of the ones who called it out as like Song of the Year? Would be funny. We nominated it, so thank you for contributing. But we have Cash In, Cash Out, which has one of my favorite music videos of the year. If we still had that award, I would definitely give it to him.
Oh, yeah.
There are a lot of hard music videos, but 21 Savage and Tyler the Creator, such a mix. So happy to have him. And then Pharrell holding down the beat, doing the whole thing, really great. Jungle is just a beautiful, visceral track that shows the best of what Fred again does,
Mhm.
both the emotional and the banger level. And it's kind of, a lot of the best of what Audioface has to offer, where you're just pushing music or your respective genre forward.
Yeah.
What's your pick?
Cash In, Cash Out.
Hmm.
Absolutely. I think it is. It's one of those things to me where rap is back. Like, where I don't know how many people have been telling me throughout the year, like, oh, trap, there's a lot of shitty trap, there's a lot of bad rap, hip hop, it's not hitting this year, past couple years, it's been kind of lackluster. And I show them that track, specifically Cash In, Cash Out, before going on to, like, obviously, like, Mr. Morale, The Big Steppers, and a lot of other releases that we've had, right? That's the first thing I show them to, just Cash In, Cash Out. Everybody who I've shown it to, this is like 10, 15 people, they go, damn, that's a good track. Damn, goes hard. The production of Pharrell, he is in his own league of doing production now. He's just amazing at it. And 21 and Tyler the Creator have such a good chemistry between them with it. It hits. It hits everything that I want about it. And it's it's an amazing track.
I fully agree with you, but like I kind of want to debate this out a little bit because for the same reasons. Cash In, Cash Out is a bright light for rap music. And I do think that Pharrell and Tyler the Creator and 21 Savage, really good pairing together. But Pharrell really does a lot of the carrying when it comes to that production. So it's a really nice touch from there. Fred again in electronic music is something I've been able to show to people who are into that 2013's hyphy typhy stuff that's like a little bit more, out of our crowd, but like they're still into it. But it still has a lot of respect of the newest edges of techno and electronic and like within electronic, of course, like there's house and there's just so much good in there. I think there's room for him to grow, but I think some could call it gimmicky, but I love the way he weaves in little conversations or moments or vignettes of people talking
Mhm.
about emotional moments, especially with people being in lockdown or people thinking about that feeling of listening to music and coming back to those relationships like on the dance floor and things like that music brings together. Like it was a really powerful thing to have throughout COVID with the other actual life projects, but Jungle is a really good culmination of that. Also, Rico Nasty's remix goes hard.
Rico Lance's remix was really hard. I think it's an okay track. It just, I don't know. I'm not like, I like Fred again, but he's never been one of my favorite things, especially even in electronica and the jungle. I think it's a solid track, but as a holding on its own a song of the year, I don't think it's strong enough to do it as a Cash In, Cash Out is.
That's fair. I think that's a little bit of a weakness of the electronic genre in general. So
Yeah.
we'll runner up Jungle by Fred again,
Okay,
and we'll give the
perfect.
winner to
Cash
Cash In,
In, Cash
Cash Out
I can get on board
by
with it.
21 Savage, Tyler the Creator, and produced by Pharrell Williams.
Yeah.